Oh. Oh, no.
If you're an American living abroad, please tell me why you would never go back.
My kids don't have to worry about being unalived at school.
Never in my life felt more safe walking alone at night as a woman.
Hey everyone, welcome back to May's World. And today we're diving into something I've been seeing a lot of recently. Americans are leaving the USA. And they say they're never going back.
Never ever?
Never, ever, ever.
Never, never, ever, ever for never, ever?
Never, ever, never, never, ever, ever, never.
And honestly, as someone who has moved to China with my family, I also have no plans of going back home. I'm just super curious to see if their reasons resonate with my own experiences, or are these just isolated cases?
If you're an American living abroad, please tell me why you would never go back.
Because I don't have to worry about affording my health insurance. Because my kids can go outside and play without me having to worry because the crime rates are so much lower. Public transportation. 30 plus vacation days a year. So much paid paternal leave. Because my son is now bilingual and working on becoming trilingual. Because I'll save $100,000 in my son's paid university tuition. Because I no longer have to worry about my own student loans. Because even though I live in the most religious state, I'm not shamed for being atheist. Because I can actually afford daycare. Because my kids don't have to worry about being unalived at school. And because my taxes actually go towards helping other families.
Right off the bat, this mom, she shares why she's never going back. The cost of health insurance, the safety of her kids, also the paid paternity leave, the fact that her kids are now bilingual, going on trilingual. And the one that stood out to me also was 100K towards her kids' tuition. And the list goes on, all massive financial benefits. And I realized that these points really highlights a huge pain point for a lot of these American families, including my own when we consider our future. It makes you think about the true cost of living in different countries, like beyond the rent and the groceries. And when my family and I decided to move to another country, China, a big part of the decision was looking for a better quality of life and opportunities that came with moving.
I've been living in Japan for over 3 years, and here are some reasons why I would never move back to America. Firstly, I want to live to be as old as I possibly can be, and Japan ranks number 3 in having the highest life expectancy. And guess where America ranks? 69. America ranks 69 in life expectancy. Okay. Not top 5, not top 10, not even top 50. Top 100. Okay, that's really sad. I'm trying to live a long life, and I know that by living in Japan, I will be able to do that because my quality of life is so much better. Number 2, I have never in my life felt more safe walking alone at night as a woman, a single woman, than I have when living in Japan. In America, I would never, and I mean never, under any circumstances, be caught walking by myself at night. Japan ranks number 22 in the safest places to live in the world, while America ranks number 71. Also, this is my apartment. Please excuse the mess, but yeah. This is bedroom number 2 and bedroom number 3. I could never, ever, ever, ever in my wildest dreams ever be able to afford a 3-bedroom apartment in America. These are just some of the privileges I have while living in Japan, so I don't see myself moving back to America ever. I mean, why would I?
Next, we have Kawaii Coco, an American living in Japan. And she mentions that she wants to live a long life. And yeah, in Japan, they do tend to live pretty long. It could be attributed to the food, but I definitely know the safety has something to do with it. And as a woman, I think that is one of our major concerns is the safety of where we live. Yeah, you might have expected her to talk about food or the anime, but she's focused on the profound sense of security. It really illustrates like the stark contrast in daily life, having that peace of mind that you gain when you move to a place where safety is just the given.
Finally, inner peace.
It's a huge reason why I'm probably never going to go back to my hometown. The constant worry I had, always needed to be on guard, especially when you have children. It's exhausting. And in China, I've been to Japan as well, but in China, I've experienced a similar level of safety and freedom that allows my family and me to live with less stress. It's not just about avoiding the crime, it's about the mental space that it frees up when you don't have to worry about your surroundings. It's a relief.
I wouldn't go back. For $100 an hour job, I wouldn't go back. I would not go back at all. Getting up in the morning, doing what you have to do, and rushing to go and punch the clock to make somebody else rich. You get to decide what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. And us, we work really hard. So it pays off because we're working for ourselves instead of giving all our energy and everything to somebody else to make them rich so they can live a good life. In the U.S., we're kind of groomed to be an employee, you know, work for someone.
Like my friend said, he is in Ohio. He said, I have tried four times and I have to go back.
Really?
Yeah, 4 times. He said, man, I wish I can do it. Everybody wanted to come home. About 90%. Who wanted to get up in the morning and go and clock and, stress? Yeah, no. Everybody wanted to come home, but they're scared that when they get home, the money will get finished and then they have to go back. You know, when you are in overseas, you might think that people like you, family members love you. But when you come here and stay, their attitude is different. Yeah, I think Ghana is expensive. Ghana is not what you think. When you convert the money to dollars, you might think that it's not expensive, but the money runs like river. So when you come and think that Ghana is cheap and you are coming to spend your money, like United States, you can't last. You will go back. Now, I don't think about to become a millionaire. I just want to live my simple life. If I can buy something, whatever I want, I can buy it. I'm okay. I don't want to be a millionaire. No, I don't.
Can you imagine? They said they wouldn't go back to the US even if they were offered $100 an hour. Really? Wow. It really drives home the point that it's not just about the money anymore. I guess it's about finding a place where you feel peace and security. And yeah, I guess for some, it's not just about financial gain. It's definitely just to build a better life for your family and find a place where you feel free from a lot of issues. I don't know, the American dream as we know it seems to be evolving, and as far as I can see, it seems to be found outside of America now.
Here are just a few reasons on why I will never be moving back to America, coming from an American who's been living abroad for almost half a decade and been over 40 different countries all around the world. First thing is, once you leave America, you realize how safe it is in other countries compared to how it is in the US. And of course there are outliers, but 99% of the countries that I've been to, I felt way safer than I have in America. Crime rates are lower across the board. I don't have to worry about guns because they're not just handed out to everybody. And the only thing I really have to worry about is pickpockets on the street or maybe in the train, which relatively speaking, compared to all the stuff you got to worry about in America, that's a steal. No pun intended. Next up, you realize that the American dream isn't some universal dream felt all around the world. It's really a small percentage of people that dreamed of going to America and starting a business or starting a life there. Of course, no matter where you go around the world, people definitely want to make more money and have a better quality of life, but a lot of people are content and happy with where they are in life and what they're doing, and they just wish to do a little bit better and have more time to spend with family, friends, and just enjoy life itself. But this whole idea of people all around the world just begging and pleading, trying to get to America is definitely not a reality. Most people don't give two shits about going to America, and honestly, I don't blame them. And finally, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, leaving America will not solve all your problems, but damn it, it'll solve a lot of them. When it comes to overall quality of life, work-life balance, when you look at health, when you look at food, when you look at affordability, when you look at every major factor in people's lives outside of just making money, it's better across the board in a lot of countries outside of America. And of course, yes, everybody wants to make more money. Everybody wants to have more disposable income. But when you look at it, in America, people spend all of their money just trying to survive, so they really can't even enjoy how much money they're actually making. Compared to a country like Spain, where the income is definitely a lot lower, but you do have things like universal health care, tons of paid time off for all of its citizens, and a bunch of other social services to make sure people's lives aren't complete shit. And like I said, no country is perfect and each of them have their own problems, but I can say that in a lot of countries outside of America, once you experience them, you realize America is definitely not as good as it's made out to be.
I hope you really enjoyed this video. Check out the next one on the screen. YouTube thinks you might like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps support the channel and lets me create more videos like this for you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.